Since Christ is mentioned, let's say, as Christian, why do people do? One of the most important ceremony in Christianity is the ceremony. Why do people do it? What does it mean? The physical data of the gravstones point to the coordinate of 115 and 37. The communion ceremony, which comes from the last day of Jesus spent with his disciple, also refer to these two numbers. There are two ceremonies in the Last Supper, sharing of the bread and wine. The 12 disciples divide the bread into fan-shaped pieces. This division is like the longitude. The Last Supper is the supper of the Passover. The Passover is to celebrate how the Israelites escaped from Egypt to the Promised Land. A traditional food of Passover is unleavened bread. It represents the original. In the Bible, a day starts with the sunset and ends with the next sunset. The dawn of the January 14th is the beginning of the 15th. The longitude represents date. Because the earth rotates to create a day, the rotation direction fits with the longitude. Why did the disciples share bread and wine on this day? The Last Supper was on the 14th. Jesus died on the 15th. Passover meaning crossing. This is the time between the two dates, January 15th and 14th. It indicates the place of which the latitude is between 114 and 115 degrees. Jesus poured wine for everyone. The goblet represents the latitude. After each sip, the surface of the wine reduces. Latitude relates to the temperature. Closer to the equator, hotter it is, and vice versa. Jesus called the wine his blood. Human temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, which indicated a latitude of 37 degrees. Then there's the foot washing ceremony. The feet of the disciple point to time and place. Time is the longitude. Place is the crossing of the longitude and latitude. By washing feet, Jesus told people his footprint and end. He said, "If I do not wash you, you have no share with me." This whole Passover supper is to determine the place of the second coming, between 114 and 115 degree longitude and 37 degree latitude. The point of the big footprint in Area 51. This is the place of the end and the beginning of Jesus Christ. This is why the gravestone and the book The Journey to the West keep hinting at these two numbers, 115 and 37. This location points to Area 51, where the plains are invisible, representing Christ who came from heaven. Jesus died for mankind. After the Last Supper, he was crucified. Through his body and blood, he washed us for our sins. The modern Christian keeps ceremonies from the Last Supper, including foot washing and the sharing of wine and bread. This is to commemorate Jesus and tell the place of his second coming. Thank you.